Hi everyone and welcome back to STEM Futures. So I'm going to use this video to go through the additional benefits of our standard package over our basic package. Now I've been through in a previous video the benefits of our basic package that include the 3 live lessons. Those lessons are recorded, which you gain access to those recordings for the full length of the course, and those lessons are fully interactive. Now what I mean exactly by interactive is in the other video, so please do take a look at that. Now, if you select the standard package, you'll still gain all of those things from the that you would gain from the basic package. But on top of that, you'll get entered into a tutor group. Now, that tutor group will have a maximum of 10 students in it, so including yourself, and will have a tutor. The tutor will be, we call them a tutor, but they are a fully qualified teacher. I am one of them at the moment. And what that means is, you get access to a forum, again, just has 10 students and the teacher in it, and you gain access to a half-hour drop-in session every week where you can ask directly questions to the teacher. Now, those questions can be anything about the course. Okay, it could be linked to the live lessons that you've either watched the recordings of or you've attended live and you perhaps didn't want to ask a question in and you want to ask the tutor directly. It's still worth asking in the live lesson. We are able to respond to all questions, and we do that. But it's a good way to have a bit more of a conversation and feel comfortable about doing that. You'll also gain access to the forum where you can post questions at any time. We guarantee that we'll answer in 48 hours, but usually we're a bit quicker than that. Now I'm going to talk you through that in a bit more detail. Now, this is the system that we present our live lessons in. So please, be aware of that as well. So here is what a dashboard looks like when you log in. This is a test student, so they have a fair few courses on there. In fact, they've got 4 basic package courses, and then they've got the standard on 2 of those courses. Okay, so you can see they've got 2 tutor groups here. So the one I'm going to show you is the A-level Year 12. So if we click on the live lessons, that's your basic package access. So if we go to the class homepage, we've got your next lesson there. We can just click join room and join the lesson. Okay, so it's 2 hours from now, it says. Again, this is a test, so don't take that for to be true. It's supposed to be at 4:30. The previous lesson here, okay, and if I click on all lessons, I can then actually just scroll down to previous lessons down here, and I can see there are recordings there. Okay, so every Wednesday, every Friday, there's a couple of recordings there. Again, this is a test situation, so don't think that this is all you'll get. Okay, there'll be more recordings at this time of the year. Okay, so that's your basic package. I thought I'd just quickly show you that. There'll be some resources, mock exams. That's another package that you need to select for those. The useful links here. We've got a calendar of the topic dates coming up. There'll be optional homeworks and other stuff in the links here, and some updates by your teacher. Okay, so that's your basic package. You get all that just basic. Now the additional part is here. So tutor group alpha. Now we're not massively original with our tutor group names. We're going through the Greek alphabet. So you get access to that. Again, if you click on the class homepage, you'll get a bit more detail. But straight away, it's telling us there's a half-an-hour lesson every Wednesday at 9:05. So if we look at that here, we've got a bit of explanation as to what it means to be part of the tutor group. Maximum 10 students, drop-in sessions. They're not planned lessons. The whole point of them is that you can ask your individual questions. There's also a note here about the forum being monitored by myself and Gareth daily. So some of the courses we're going to monitor the forums with a couple of us, which means we'll get the wait time right down. Okay, so we say 48 hours maximum, and it really is maximum. Usually it's less than a day. When there's 2 of us monitoring it, it's a matter of hours. Now, to join the forum, it's this community button at the top. You click on there. Now my computer is set up to dark mode, so everything's a bit black. But if you depending on how your computer's set up, will depend on how you see this. But the structure will be the same. So you can see that we're part of Tutor Group Alpha, part of A-Level Maths. If I hover over it, it does say Year 12. And there's just one category in there at the moment. If I click on there, it's a bit of an explanation about the forum again, and I can reply to that, or I can post new topics, however I want to do that. Okay, I'll go back. I can post, start a new conversation in here. Okay, new topic. So any of those, you can start a new topic, or you can just reply in here. Remember, there's only 10 students plus the teacher, or maybe 2 teachers, so it won't get overcrowded. The benefit of this, though, is that if perhaps for some reason we do take 48 hours, you may find that another student is able to help you as well. So if you do reply, you'll get this up. You can put in pictures, links, the usual standard stuff that you can put in. We often will reply with a link to a video. Video responses are usually quicker for us and that's easier, and the students always prefer them. So if you take a photo with your phone or something of a question you've got, either partially completed, and post that in there, we can then often download the picture right over the top of it in a video and explain either where you need to finish off or where you've gone wrong. Like I say, video responses are usually clearer than typed, so we tend to use those instead. Okay, just quickly then, you see that the next lesson has a join room button there. Like I've said, if you click on all lessons, you can see them all and join the room. These won't have recordings, even if they've happened, okay, because we don't record the drop-in sessions. Okay, it's an individual student's question, so we don't feel that that's something that anyone would particularly want. You can always go back to your dashboard, clicking dashboard, and that is about it. So, I mean, the whole point of the standard package is just to gain access, more direct access to a teacher. Thank you very much for watching.